Let's try right-clicking on everything. Nothing there. Nothing here. Nothing here. Okay, where do
A
you...
book has been glued to the bottom side of the drawer.
Oh my
The
god.
diary of William Gordon.
You're kidding.
William's diary. Excellent.
You're kidding. How did he close the drawer if it's glued on
Hopefully
the
I'll
bottom?
finally learn what happened that night. March 21st. I'm old.
I'm old. I know my time is drawing in, and that is why I want to put some sense into my life before I leave this world. I have contributed my last years to looking for the truth about my family and the blood that runs in my veins. Maybe it is also because of the guilt that I bear in my heart for the fate of my dear James. The fate that I didn't have the
Who's
courage
James?
to change. After all the years spent with the old journals,
Is it the
I know at last
the
what
orphan
the goal
kid?
of my search is. I must not lose time. March 23rd. In the chronicle of the manor and the old records in the library, I have learned things that were forgotten and much that is new. I learned that James is not the only one to have lost full control
it must be the
of his
orphan.
mind. Throughout the centuries, several of my blood ancestors have suffered from the same affliction that now curses James. It seems as though it is all somehow correlated, has a perverse purpose of some kind. I traced the family line and learned that every one of those poor souls had been born in the same week, repeating with a period of 2 centuries. Is the madness supposed to be punishment of some sort? A punishment for deeds so horrible that we have not been pardoned, even after 700 years? I am terrified by this idea. It follows me now, day and night.
Well, that's creepy.
April 5th. I feel something is not right with me. I am weaker from day to day. My age has caught up with me at last. As the chronicle foretells, the way to revealing the truth is through 5 symbolic keys. I don't exactly know what their purpose is, but if they can lead me to the truth, I must obtain them. I have decided to pursue first the ones that have been carried over time far from my manor. Centuries ago, the keys were given to different men of our family for safekeeping, so that they couldn't be used together. Luckily, I still have my own with me, and obtaining James's key should not be difficult. If only I had known before what I know today, I would not have given it to him. The next one must be in the hands of Marcus himself, according to the records. The 4th one was given to Durham Gordon, the original owner of the remote manor in Wales. I must set off for Wales soon. That is certain.
Oh man, do we get to go to
I
Wales?
still do not know where the 5th key is. Its origin eludes me in the many years of the past. When I obtain the other ones, I must find this last one too. April 15th. I have returned from Wales. My
Aww.
searching was futile. It was not easy to get into the family tomb. Unfortunately, I failed to reveal the next fragment of truth, and returned home empty-handed. Not all hope is lost, however. I will focus on the keys that James and Marcus possess. It should not be hard to obtain them. April 21st. I cannot change what has happened in the past of my ancestors, but I hope I can influence the events of the future. The curse that has plagued our family must be of dateless origin. It must stretch into times as distant as those of Marcus and Mordred, the first Gordons. I have decided to start looking for answers at the place where the body of Marcus rests.
Ooh.
I know that the tomb is concealed in the dark underground of the parish.
Ah, is that
Its
why you went
entrance
at
has
night?
long been lost in forgetfulness. No one knows where to begin to look.
Hey, the gravedigger said something
I
about
will
that.
set off for the vicarage tonight, April 26th. Whatever it is that is buried underneath Worm Hill, it is not easily within reach. It took me several days before I discovered an extraordinary pedestal with numerous tiny and meticulously shaped stones in the belfry. The whole pedestal is a complex mechanical lock. Surely it will open the way to the church's underground for me. I tried to change the positions of the opposite stones, but it was beyond my will to fully concentrate. I was too tired to attempt to set up the mechanism properly. Before I left for home, I made a drawing of the whole mechanism and returned the stones to their original configuration. Tomorrow I will go to Warm Hill.
I bet we have
as
to solve
early
that
as
puzzle.
possible. April 27th. Luck was on my side today. I opened the way leading to the tomb of Marcus. Surely, I'm the first one in centuries to have succeeded in doing so. How great was my surprise when I descended into the tomb. There was not a trace of Marcus's grave. Nothing.
Uh-oh.
His body must be hidden somewhere. I hope that the answer lies in the 4 books surrounding the center of the tomb. Shall wisdom be your way? Writes an old text carved in stone. Even after his death, wisdom protects Marcus as it has in his life. I am almost positive that the first answer is map.
Okay.
Despite the
I'll have to
darkness,
remember
I
that.
tried to write down the text from the books, but it was easier to memorize it.
Yeah.
I
Now we
also
don't know
found
it though.
Extraordinary, in all probability, a ceremonial object in the shape of a perfect sphere.
Is that
When
what I just
touched
picked up?
it was as though whole long centuries breathed on me. An odd feeling.
I don't want to be
May
holding
7th.
this.
I am afraid of this night. I have not slept for 2 days now, and I hear voices. Yes, human voices. There are dozens of them. Their whispering is melting my ears into a sea of horrifying noise. What's happening with me? Am I mad too? No, I repudiate that, now that I am so close to the truth.
Oh no! And then he died. The end. Okay. Are we done in here? Will you leave yet?
I don't think I can find anything more in here.
Alright, then go.
I'm feeling so strange.
Oh no.
My head.
Oh no. No! Samuel, no! Uh-oh. They're not so good. Did I just hear flames?
Sir, you're awake at last. We were starting
Is
to
he
worry that
shirtless?
something might have happened to you.
What happened to you, Samuel?
I don't know. All of a sudden, my head started to ache vigorously. I cannot remember anything after that. How did I make it to my room?
Bates found you lying unconscious in the attic.
Yes, I was going to tidy up there when I saw you lying on the floor. I hurried to get Sir Robert, and then we carried you to your bed so that you could have a rest.
I told you, Samuel, that you should take a rest after such a long journey.
Perhaps you are right. I have no idea what happened.
Yeah,
I
you and
vaguely
me both,
remember
buddy.
having a strange dream, but I cannot figure out what it means.
What was it?
Important thing is that you're all right.
Thanks,
Yes,
Robert.
that's true.
That's sweet
It
of
would
you.
be best for you to sleep for a while.
This time, I will follow your advice, Robert.
Yes.
Good. We shall leave you alone then. If it
Alright.
gets worse, come see me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hopefully I will be all right now.
Come, Bates.
Hopefully.
We shall leave Samuel to his rest.
Yes, sir.
Robert is right. I should take a rest. Tomorrow, I'll find out more than today.
Alright. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, chapter 2. Oh. How exciting. Back to the light. Ooh. That sounds ominous. Whoa. What is this? Okay, a key in water. Oh man! What the? No, stop! That's creepy! Oh my god! No kidding! No kidding, Samuel. I'd wake with a start
I had
too.
a terrible dream. In the morning, my thoughts were interrupted by a knock at the door.
That was scary. I don't like that.
Sir! Sir! Open up!
Uh-oh.
What's going on, Bates?
Open up, sir! I have to tell you something.
Oh
Hold
no.
on, Bates.
This doesn't
I'm
bode
there
well.
in a moment. What's the matter then?
It's horrible, sir. Henry, our
Uh-oh.
gardener. They found him in the garden pond.
Calm down, Bates. What are you talking about?
They found him dead this morning in the
No.
pond. I know what I am saying. I saw his body being dragged out.
How did it happen?
You were
I
dreaming
have
of the
no
pond.
idea. Detective Collier will tell you that. He has been questioning everyone for quite some time now, and he wants to speak to you too. He did
Oh,
not
no,
give any of us
Henry.
a chance to recover from the shock. Not even Madam.
Where will I find him?
He's waiting for you in the common room. We had better go there right away, sir.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Detective Collier.
Yes. Samuel Gordon, I presume. I need to speak with you. Mr. Gordon, do you know what happened?
Not at all.
Yes, Bates told me everything.
Good. I need to ask you a couple of questions. Shall we begin?
Yes.
All right.
Did you speak with Henry Stanton yesterday?
Yes, he yelled at
Yes.
him.
I only arrived yesterday, but I spoke with him during
The
the
last
day.
thing we said to Henry was
You
mean.
arrived yesterday.
Yes, to attend William's funeral.
I understand. What did you speak with Stanton about?
I don't know exactly. It was a very trivial
No, it wasn't.
conversation.
Had you known him from before?
No, I only knew Mr. Dickens, who was Henry's predecessor.
That was before you left the manor.
Yes, about 12 years ago.
Okay, let's return to your conversation with Stanton yesterday. Did he seem strange to you? Nervous or disturbed?
Not really.
No, nothing like that. He behaved normally.
You behaved
So,
unnormally.
you're saying that he seemed normal.
Right.
I spoke to Morris, your groom, before this interview. He told me that Stanton would often have a bit too much to drink.
Yes, I have heard
He
the
didn't
same.
seem drunk yesterday.
Madame Victoria has also confirmed it.
What do you make of it?
Well, they found him in the garden pond, tangled up in algae. I don't know yet how he ended up in there, but the most likely explanation is that it was on account of his drunken state. He might have bumped into something, lost his balance, and fallen into the water.
Maybe. But don't you think the water would have awakened him?
That's true.
Exactly the opposite. It was water that caused his death. He fainted, fell into the pond, and the cold water did its thing.
But cold water is
Stopped
used to
his
wake people
heart.
up.
He wouldn't be the first drunkard to have drowned like this. What's ironic, however, is that it didn't happen in a lake or a river, but in a little bit of water in the back garden. Oh well, no man can choose his death. If there is nothing you
Interesting.
need to ask, I won't be keeping you any longer.
Thank you.
I have all I need for now. Would you please see me out?
Certainly. Follow me, Detective.
Alrighty. Bye-bye.
I will now wait for Dr. Herman's report and close this case. Thanks for your time, Gordon.
You're welcome, Detective.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Collier wants to close the case. Now that Henry is dead, I've got to find a way to obtain the second part of that strange object.
Poor Henry. That's so sad. Anyway, I think this is a good screen to leave it at with the rain falling and all of that. Next time, I guess we'll go and investigate Henry's stuff and hopefully find that slip to retrieve the thing from the pawn shop. Wow, this is creepy. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the set, and I hope you'll join me next time for more of The Black Mirror. Until then, goodbye everyone.